All right, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we've got the reveal for the part 2 LR for the April celebration. So, kicked off with Nappa and Vegeta as the Dokkan Fest. Phenomenal unit. They're really starting to bolster that Saiyan Saga with the release of the EZAs for like the double Raditz, for the Nappa to go along with those characters. So, with the hints that we got, we're thinking Piccolo. Still really hoping for some sort of like grade 8, but I think that's kind of a long shot at this point. I think it's Piccolo based off the sound effect hint that we did get. So we're on the official site. Let's go ahead. Let's scroll down. We're gonna try to find out what is the new character. All right, so there's talking about the Discord. This is the old. They got an EZA. They did. Yeah, dude, it's definitely a Piccolo of some sort. It's got to be. So these guys did get an EZA. So that is awesome. Yeah, dude, there it is. So we're definitely going to check that out in the next video because I want to make that its own thing. I love giving these their own time to shine in these videos. So we're going to look at the EZA in the next video, but I hope these guys are really good, and I expect that they'll run really well with the new unit, which again I assume is now definitely a Piccolo. Yeah, so there's animations. Okay, so there's Goku and Piccolo. Okay, so yeah, definitely a Piccolo unit. So yeah, here we go, man. Dokkan, or not Dokkan Fest, but Legendary Summon Piccolo. So he's gonna be Yellow Coin LR. So is it just Piccolo, or is it Piccolo and Goku? Because it just looks like Piccolo right here, Piccolo here, but Goku here. Okay, let's look at their animations first. I do want to check the animations out first, and then we're gonna pull up their entire kit, and we're gonna look through that. So let's actually pull the you chill. All right, let's check this out. Okay, so it is just a Piccolo. The old Pickle man. Yeah, dude, it's just straight up Piccolo. To be honest, let's turn this up a little bit so we can get some. Okay, animation's not bad.
True that you got yourself a new technique up your sleeve? I sure hope so, Piccolo.
Yeah. The problem
is this the tag?
It takes me a while to gather enough energy for it. So, here's the deal. You'll have to fight him alone and draw his attention.
All right. I'll hold him off.
Hang in there as long as you can.
Nice, dude. Yeah, it's definitely a standby for sure. Animation and voice acting is really good. Dude, that shot looks really, dude, I love the old style of the Kamehameha. He's got like the bending Kamehameha going on there.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Prepare yourself.
Do it!
Special beam cannon!
Yeah, that's really good. Oh, and the KO screen, dude. Wait a minute, that was sick. The OST plus the voice acting for it sounded really good. I'm gonna watch that one more time real quick.
Keep you waiting. Prepare yourself.
Do it!
Special beam cannon!
Dude, the yell from Goku is perfect. You gotta be kidding me. And then, oh, dude, it takes Goku out with it. Man, dude, that looks so good. The 12 and 18 key for Piccolo are kind of okay. I do like the Kamehameha style for the Goku for his attack, but that finish skill right there, dude, is so good. That is so good. The OST kicks ass. The animation looks really good. The voice acting is incredible, especially like the do it from Goku is very good. All right, let's go ahead and look at these boys' details. All right, let's check this boy out. So we've got Piccolo here, huh? So LR Piccolo from the Saiyan Saga. I think it's a solid pick, man. And then with the release of that EZA, because we knew that guy was probably going to get EZA the celebration, with the way that everything was kind of going, and it just makes sense and it's perfect. And I'm sure they're going to synergize very, very well. At least I would hope they would, with them kind of doing that EZA alongside this guy. So we'll take a look at that guy's EZA details in a different video. But for now, let's look at our boy LR Piccolo. Standby LR Piccolo too. I feel like it's been a while since we got a standby unit, so I'm glad that they're kind of rolling back into it. All right, so he's a Saiyan Saga Earth Protecting Heroes category. Keep us 3 HP attack and defense up by 200%. Yeah, so they do give the yellow coin LRs the double leader skill now, which is very good. I'm gonna be looking at where my face placement is too, so I'm not blocking anything, but yeah, so I like that they give these guys a double leader skill now, 200%, just fine. He may not be a leader that you run anyway, but at the same time, Saiyan Saga got a major buff this celebration. Earth Protecting Heroes is a good category, so that is a solid thing here. Let's see. So his passive, Ki +4 and attack and defense up by 250. Launch additional attack has a great chance to become a super. High chance to crit and guard. Okay. I like the attack and defense. I like the 70% chance to get a super. 50% chance to crit and guard. I like that he has guard. I do. I really do. Every time I see guard in like a basic kit, I'm like, woo! Thank goodness. No damage reduction built in there, but I'm sure there's some somewhere with him having the guard. Dude, yeah, these units nowadays, like, you have to have damage reduction. There's no way. When attacking with 12 or more ki, he gets 300% attack. Okay, so he's going to hit hard. When receiving an attack with 12 or more ki, he gets 200% defense. Okay. Is it going to be hard for him to get ki with it only being 12 or more? Or they're making it just very easy for you to get it. When the character is the second or third to obtain ki spheres in a turn, so he has to be actually in those slots and picking up the ki spheres for this to actually proc. He's got a launch additional attack that has a great chance to become a super, so another 70% chance to super. Earthbred Fighters category gets Ki +1 attack and defense up by 30%. Not 300. Right, there's an extra 0 in there. Saiyan Saga category allies Ki +1 attack up by 30% for 2 turns. Okay, so second or third attacker, he's giving Earthbred Fighter and Saiyan Saga support. So this Saiyan Saga support would be good if you run him on the Vegeta Nappa team. They will not get the Earthbred Fighters. They won't. So this will be good for him. This will be good for the Easy Aid character. But then this right here would be good for, like, if you wanted to run him with Vegeta Nappa and the Raditz and all that stuff. He would still help support them in a way. They just wouldn't get the full support, right? But they do get 2 turns for support, which is pretty good. For 3 turns from the character's entry turn, he gets 50% damage reduction. Okay, there it is. So 50% damage reduction for 3 turns. For 8 turns from his entry, great chance to dodge. He didn't have dodge anywhere else, right? No. Okay, so he's got 70% chance to dodge his first 8 turns. Then starting from the 9th turn from the start of battle, permanent Ki +4 and attack up by 250. Chance of performing a crit up by 50% and 60% damage reduction. Looks he's only getting 50% here for 3 turns. After those 3 turns are up, he loses all his damage reduction. And he doesn't actually get it back until the 9th turn. My dogs are barking at something downstairs. But for the whole time, he does have 70% chance to dodge. Okay. I think he looks solid. I thought the 8-9 turn thing is crazy. Like, are we going to get a long fight coming up here soon that he's going to have to be around for that long? Because that's a long time nowadays. Standby. Yep, so he is a standby character. Can be activated starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle once only. Okay. So the 4th turn, which is actually good because he loses his damage reduction here. So after the turn after he loses damage reduction, he can go into standby. Standby for 10 turns. 10 turns? During which charge count increases by 3 per STR ki sphere obtained. and 1 per non-STR key sphere obtained. 10 turns. I mean, I get it. Like, special beam cannon takes a long time to charge up, especially in the beginning of the series. 10 turns is crazy. But that does get it where, I mean, you have this whole thing here. So he's obviously, you're not going to be able to take much advantage of this unless you stay out of standby, like the dodging. But then once you come out of standby, like if you make it last 10 turns, or even like, it doesn't have to be 10 for you to get to here, right? Because your 4th turn, you're able to use this 5 more turns and you're able to get this. So yeah, that's crazy. And you basically come out of that. By the time you come out of this, if it doesn't kill, you're going to have this open, right? From the 9th turn onward, you're going to have that available to you. And this is all from start of battle, which is great. It's not start of his turn, which sucks. This countdown, the 9th turn countdown, starts right away. The countdown for the standby skill starts right away. And actually, the damage reduction and dodge, the 3 and 8 turn, doesn't start until he shows up. So if he's in slot 7, by the time you get to him, it's going to be turn 3. You're already going to be 3 turns in of the 9, so you only have 6 turns you have to wait for. Then you still got 3 turns of this and 8 turns of this. Yeah, dude, I think he looks good so far. All right, here's all his links. So experienced fighter, Namekian, in-fighter, tough as nails, Brainiac, fierce fighter, and legendary power. Categories. I love the categories. There's a lot here. So Saiyan Saga, Earth-Protecting Heroes, Namekian, Worthy Rival, All-Out Struggle, Battle of Wits, Gifted Warrior, Earthbred Fighters, Demonic Power, Successor, Final Trump Card, and Connected Hope. So again, he is on the full leader skill for Vegeta and Nappa because he is Saiyan Saga, and he does have Final Trump Card. So that was another reason I thought Piccolo would be a good choice. He's full leader skill, so that works out. Let's look at his super attack effects here. So his 12 key, greatly raise attack and raise defense for 1 turn, cause colossal damage to the enemy. Okay, so no stack. His 18 key, massively raise attack and defense for 1 turn and cause mega colossal damage to the enemy. Okay. I mean, it looks good. It looks good. He's gonna be hitting very hard. He's gonna hit very hard with all this stuff here. With that, he's got the additional 300% attack. He's got 200% defense, which is great. Supporting the damage reduction. He's got this that when he comes in on his 9th turn after he comes out of his standby, which is more attack, more crit, more damage reduction. Yeah, dude, he looks good. I think he looks good. Let's look at the Goku. So this is the Standby Goku. Now he is going to be fighting, which is good. So a lot of times you stand by, they don't attack, right? They're just there to charge. So this is going to be kind of like the Vegeta, the Super Saiyan Vegeta from the GT Spirit Bomb, right? Where you do actually get to go into standby with him and he fights. So hopefully this guy does survive a little bit longer than that guy, but we'll see. So his passive attack defense up by 300%. Receive initial key +1 per key sphere obtained. High chance to crit. Okay, so 50% chance to crit. For 5 turns from his entry, randomly change key spheres of a certain type to STR, which is good because you get +3 to your charge with STR key spheres. 70% damage reduction and guard for 5 turns. Okay. Starting from the 6th turn from his entry, damage reduction up by 10%. Per key sphere obtained up to 70. So you can still get that 70% damage reduction as long as you're picking up 7 key spheres. But at this point, you're not changing key spheres anymore. You're not having guard. Okay. For every STR key sphere that he does obtain, it's attack and defense up by 60%. And he is making those for the first 5 turns. So he's gonna look very good those first 5 turns. All allies attack and defense up by 10%, up to 50. All enemies defense down by 10%, no more than 50%. For every type key sphere obtains that's not STR, he's going to get 70% just defense, and all enemies are going to get attack down by 10%, no more than 30%. Okay, so the more STR key spheres you obtain, obviously the better. But when you're obtaining just regular key spheres, he's still going to get some defense, which is good. He actually gets a little bit more defense, right? 70 compared to 60. And you're still going to debuff the enemy a little bit. Not as much, but a little bit. When attacking with 18 or more ki, attack up by 100%. When the finish skill is not activated, interrupts the attacked enemy when attacking with 18 or more ki. So as long as you don't launch the finish skill, you're going to be able to interrupt the attacked enemy as long as you have 18 or more ki. And then when he has 18 or more ki, he's going to get 150% defense. What's the last one here? When the finish effect is activated, or when attacking with 24 ki, okay, that's actually really good. Attack up by 50% and performs a crit when there is a pure Saiyan category enemy or an extreme class enemy. I like that they made the stipulation there, so it doesn't have to be fighting a Saiyan as long as they're extreme. Okay, the only changes to his links here are Kamehameha and Saiyan Warrior Race. I think he looks good. He looks good too. Yeah, dude, he's gonna be a good standby, because if you look at this man for 5 turns, it's actually perfect that he gets this. So I mean, if this goes away, yes, he still gets like this damage reduction stuff here. You're probably gonna look at more of this here, but the 5 turns is all you need to then launch the finish skill, right? And then be able to go back into Piccolo and be able to get his full passive, because Piccolo's passive right here starting from the 9th turn. So even if he starts in turn 1, by his 4th turn, you go into standby. So you're already at turn 4. This goes for 5 turns. That's going to bring you to turn 9. You launch the finish skill. You go back to Piccolo, and he's going to have his full passive. They designed this character very well. The timing of everything works out incredibly well. So I do like the way that they did this. So the 5 turn thing, while in theory, if you're trying to keep Goku around, if you want to go the full 10 turn like build up, yeah, not as great. But if you're going for that 9 turns, right? You hit the 5 turn limit with Goku, you launch the finish skill. It's gonna do some damage. Now, obviously, the longer you stay in Goku, the more you can build up that meter, the more damage that the finish skill will do. But you don't have to in order to get Piccolo's full passive. Now, let's see his super attack. Greatly raised attack for 4 turns. Causes mega colossal damage to the enemy and seals super attack. Okay, so he's not getting defense on his super, which is not great. But he does have the 70% damage reduction. He's got guard. He's getting a bunch of defense here per STR key sphere he obtains, or any key sphere he obtains, really. As long as he's got 18 more key, it's 150% extra defense. So I think defensively, I think he's going to be okay. And he is debuffing the enemy as well, right? So if you're picking up STR key spheres, he's debuffing their defense. If you're picking up any type key spheres, you're debuffing their attack. Okay. Yeah, dude, I think he looks really good. Special beam cannon, so this is the finish effect. Can be activated when charge count is 50 or more, which really shouldn't be that hard if you're creating your own key spheres. So if you're creating the STR key spheres, you're getting 3 charges per STR key sphere and 1 charge per regular key sphere. I think you're going to get this very quickly. This shouldn't be very much an issue. Raise attack by 17% temporarily per charge count, and cause super ultimate damage to the enemy. So you're going to get that. Plus, didn't Goku have something in here? When the finish skill is activated, another 50% attack. And if it's an extreme class enemy, it's going to crit. So remember, that's built in to his kit as well. So yeah, dude. I think they look really good. I think they're going to be really fun. The special beam cannon is going to be so fun to get off. It might be like... It sucks that they're kind of like a long content styled character, but if we get that, they're gonna look very good. They're gonna look extremely good. I am very much all on board for this character. I think they're gonna do very, very well. I like what they're doing. I do. I think this is going to be very, very good. This Goku is very good. The Piccolo himself looks very good. The finish skill is going to be crazy once you charge that sucker up. That special beam cannon is going to hit like none other, man. Saiyan Saga buffs are crazy right now, so I love this. Now, again, we'll check out the EZA in the next video because I like to give them their own time in the light, time in the sun. So we'll look at that. But for right now, animations, new release. This guy looks very good. Data download should be tomorrow/tonight. And then this guy should release the night of the 13th into the morning of the 14th, depending on your time zone. So for me, early morning, the 14th is when this guy should release. So very much looking forward to this guy. I will definitely be summoning for him. I don't know if I recommend you guys do, unless you summon for like the Vegeta Nappa, like, or if you have like the EZA character, like this guy, I'm sure goes along with them very, very well. We'll find out here in the next video. But yeah, dude, I think it'll be very good. I think it'll be very good, very fun, very strong. But again, full judgment. I wait until they're fully released, but just by reading their kit, just by looking at their animations, looking to see what they're doing, they look good. They look good, and I'm here for it. So if you guys did stick around to this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of the LR Piccolo standby into Goku from the Saiyan Saga. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this unit. What do you guys think of their kit? Do you like the fact that we have another standby unit coming in as opposed to another tag unit? I like tag units. I do. They're a little more complicated, which is fine. But a lot of people are getting frustrated, I think, with all the tag units. So I think having a standby here is actually really good. And I feel like we haven't had a standby, like a good standby unit in a long time. So I'm looking forward to this. Hopefully you guys are too. Drop your thoughts down below in the comments. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.